Hello and welcome to the Gold Newsletter. Hello and welcome to a breaking news special. My name is Kai Hoffman. I'm the @JR Mining guy over on X, and with our good friend Brian London, I'm the host of the Gold Newsletter channel, and I'm looking forward to catching up with Tim Moody here in a few short seconds. The company, of course, is Pan Global Resources, and they just announced some channel results from the Carmenes Project. Why do we talk about channel results? Because they're spectacularly high. Usually channel results, we usually don't raise an eyebrow, and it's just like, okay, let's move on. Nice indicator, but what does it tell us, right? Here we're looking at about a 37-meter wide interval with insane assay grades of up to 14.95 grams per ton of gold. So we'll have to catch up with Tim about those results and what do they mean, how are they going to be followed up, of course. So hit that like and subscribe button if you like the conversation, and we do appreciate your support here. Tim, I see you more often than my wife lately. It's great to catch up again, and it's good to see you. Congrats on those fantastic channel results. Run us a bit through the highlights here, Tim.
Yeah, I will. Look, the team is very excited about these results. I mean, we were blown away by the soil geochemistry. With 20 grams gold in the soils. We've never seen that before, so now we followed it up with some channel sampling in two old adits, just horizontal adits that went into the side of the hill. They look like they're old exploration adits, and we did some what they call continuous channel samples. We saw cut them. It's the next best thing to a drill hole. You can use the quality of those samples is good enough that you could use it in a resource calculation, which is important. And we also did some surface trenching as well, so to try and again further identify where the gold is and follow up these spectacular soil geochemistry results we reported a couple of weeks ago. So again, further surprises. One of the galleries returned at 37 meters of 3.11 grams gold. It started in good grades. I mean, just the three channel samples or chip samples just below at the entrance to the gallery had 4.5 grams or thereabouts, and the last sample right at the end of the gallery was 6.5 grams. So and the indications are that the gallery stopped in mineralization, but could actually grow by another 10 to 20 or maybe even more meters thickness. So we haven't cut the full width of that gold zone yet in that gallery. And then we had in the trench results, again, some pretty nice numbers. We had 20 meters at 1.7 grams gold, plus some cobalt, nickel, lead, etc. as well. So that's a bit further east. So look, great results. And I should add the other significance of that is that this has really defined a new gold zone that wasn't known before, and it's outside and off to the east of the main Providencia mine working. So so this has just widened the target area significantly, and it's still open.
Yeah, that's the key part. Of course, it's still open, and but those results are just absolutely bonkers. For channel results, can you just and for my understanding, maybe for the understanding of our audience as well, how are channel samples being selected? Is there a standard process, or you just go after the shiny stuff, which of course you don't necessarily want to do?
Yeah, there's no selectivity. Basically, we took a what they call a twin saw cut. So like diamond saws, and they take about 5 to 10 centimeter diameter, and just continuously cut along the wall of the adit. So, and then you take a sample. We did every meter. We took a sample, so it's a continuous sample, meter by meter, for the full length of that adit. And so there's no selectivity. You can't see the gold or anything, and it was gold only essentially in that gallery. So
you're in Spain right now. Obviously, you're at site at Esnacollar, and what do the results look like from Carmenes? When you do the saw cut here, the channel sample, it's not a drill core, right? How does it come out? Is it chipped, or what does it look like? I was hoping you'd maybe hold that up, but you're at Esnacollar and you're not up north, so.
So when you do these two parallel cuts, and then you chisel it out get straight into a bag, basically. So it is almost as good as as good as drill core. It's about the same volume. Very, it's an even sample, and it's in rock. So,
Yeah. Can I ask you a naive question? Maybe it's a language issue, but what's the difference between a gallery and an adit?
can you repeat that? Sorry, Guy.
Yeah, no, maybe it's a language issue, or like I'm trying to understand, like, what's the difference between the gallery and an adit? Like, can you explain it to me real quick? Maybe my audience has the same question.
It's just because the team in Spain, they talk about an adit being a galleria, so a gallery. So it's some people will understand it as an adit, and but others as a gallery. So it's
okay. I just thought it was my English.
No. So we just call for the sake of labeling gallery 1 and gallery 2. We could have called it adit 1, adit 2, but yeah.
No, fair enough. Tim, how are you using those channel results sort of now for drill targeting and as follow up? Like, what's the plan now? What are the next steps here?
Yeah, well, obviously we made use of these two adits that we uncovered from the mapping and sampling there. So there's no other adits except those in the old Providential mine, but we've already got sampling in those underground mine workings. So the follow up is, as I said, we've got a drill rig on site at the moment. The idea was to drill beneath the breccia pipe and see how the copper, nickel, cobalt, gold mineralisation extends at depth, and also to try and cut through the breccia pipe and avoid the mine tunnels, etc., to see the full width of the mineralisation. You get a good look at that as well. So now with these latest results, it's wide in the area, as I said, probably 150 metres plus off to the east. So we'll look to put another 3 drill holes into that new area. So we'll drill a hole underneath that gallery 1, the 37 metres at 3 grams, and we'll drill another hole underneath the trench sample with 20 metres at 1.7 grams with the cobalt, nickel, etc. And we're going to try and do a scissor hole from the others, try and get drill from the north as well, and go under that, do a deeper cut underneath that gallery 1 as well. So so what was a 2-hole program is now a 5-hole program.
Oh, fantastic! No, that's exciting. Was there any visible gold with those grades, like over 3 grams, like 2 degrees? Like, is there visible gold? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, why was it never tested for gold in the past? It was just only copper and cobalt, so it must not have been visible at all.
Well, I think the previous mining was like the last mining was in the 1930s, but most of it sort of late 1800s, etc. They were clearly just targeting the sulfide and enrichment zones with the copper, nickel, cobalt. There was actually a small smelter on site, and they were producing copper and cobalt concentrates there. No evidence of any gold mining, etc. So they don't seem to have been looking for it, and it's. As far as the question on visible gold, we haven't seen any gold yet, but I can tell you I'm very keen to take a gold pan with me next time I visit the site, because I'll be surprised if I don't find gold.
No, absolutely. Like, with those grades, there should be some sparkly stuff in there, so you should be able to find some or see some at least. So, Tim, since I have you and you're at Asna Koyar.
Yes, I'm in Asna Koyar at the moment. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm going to ask you for like a drill update from La Romana and Encina as well, and perhaps give us also a weather update.
Yeah. So look, we've got 2 drill rigs operating at the moment. We've had a few weather interruptions, not only down here at Asna Koyar, at La Romana, etc., and the Escacena project, with a lot of rain, which has made access to some areas a little tricky. We get to these sort of marls, these clay soils can get very muddy and soft, and so that makes sort of access very, very difficult and not very good from an environmental standpoint either. So, but nevertheless, we are pressing on. But it did impact the completion of the ground geophysics over the Bravo target. But Fortunately, it looks like we've finished that now, and we're doing the modelling interpretation of the geophysics on that as well. But the sun is shining today, and hopefully we've seen the back of these this long period of rain that we've had, which is a bit unseasonal, I guess.
Yeah, no, I was surprised when I was there last in November how green it actually was. So it does have to rain from time to time. I do get that concept, like I understand it.
Yeah.
So, no, fantastic. Like, Tim, what are some of the next catalysts now we can look forward to? Like, when do you expect the first set of results from La Romana and Encina to come out potentially?
Yeah, so we've got results. I got samples from the first couple of holes, two or three holes already in the lab. So over the next sort of 3 or 4 weeks, we should have some results. The first results from the drill holes to report. So and like I said, hopefully we'll be able to report. Another catalyst will be the start of drilling at Bravo. Of course, a lot of interest there. But we've also got sampling results from another target up in the project up in the north, Carmenes, at the Profunda target, which is another one of these breccia pipe things. We haven't sort of done the same level of detail exploration there yet, but it looks just like Providencia. We've got results to come from that. We've also got a helicopter electromagnetic survey that we've completed. The results of that should be arriving within the next week or so. So, look, there's so much going on at the moment. The team is buzzing. There's lots of excitement. The results are coming in, looking good. Time's good. And I should add weather. I didn't cover the Carmenes area. So we have a drill rig on site, as I said, started drilling beneath the breccia pipe of Providencia, and we've had a lot of snow. So there's about 0.5 metre snow sitting over the cover there. So we can't actually get to the drill rig at the moment. It's quite sort of slopey, hilly country. So so we're just hoping the snow stops and the rain it warms up, and we can get the drillers back on site and finish the first drill hole there.
Absolutely. No, fantastic. Tim, awesome update. Congrats on those channel results. Usually I don't get too excited about channel samples and all of that, but that is quite exciting to talk about these and how they will be guiding drilling, of course, in the future. So, Tim, we'll need to catch up soon. I suspect I'll see you the very latest at PDAC in Toronto in about 2.5-3 weeks. Really looking forward to that.
Likewise. Yeah. Thank you.
No, fantastic. Tim, thank you so much, and everybody else. Thank you so much for tuning in here to the Golden Newsletter. Bit of a breaking news update here with Tim Moody of Pan Global Resources. As I said, the channel results are quite impressive. Trench results as well. Of course, it is important for us to learn how they plan to follow up on these results. We've just learned they're adding a couple more drill holes to test below certain galleries. Really, really exciting. So make sure to follow the company as well. Hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this content, and we do appreciate any type of feedback. So thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back with lots more. Thank you.